Sure. Oh my god, Newton Dad, at least buy me dinner first.
Psych is making bad jokes. Good evening. It is the Wireless Jacks. And your hosts are Psychotic and Doc Education. And here we go.
Hello! For the first time on Monday night, it is Wireless Cast. We were Sunday night, we're now Monday. This is fun. It's 8 p.m. and we're ready to go. With me tonight, I have Doc Education, and we are getting ready to cast Wireless Jacks versus Akimbo. How are you feeling about this one, Doc?
I'm feeling fantastic. Laughing at the facial expression I was making when my camera was turned on. Without my knowledge, I'll have you know, contrary to the contract that I signed. So we'll have a word with Newton Dad following the cast. But for now, these teams are ready to. They're coming out of the tubes. Let's see who gets ahead on it first. It is Akimbo.
Yep, and they managed to keep the possession. It's in the hands of Breezebo, sending it down to Toucan. Toucan back to Breezebo, trying to come in, but he can't quite drive into the bubble, so Gilligan is going to stun him out and get the disc, but he, in turn, is stunned out by Toucan. Toucan picking it up, sending it to Extended Q. Extended Q looking for a cut, can't find it in time, so Gilligan has that again getting stunned out before he can handle it, so it'll be picked up by LA, who sends that back to Toucan.
So nice little reset here, moving backwards, drawing the defense out, does bring Blitz out. Now it's a 3-on-3, which is really a 3-on-2, because there's that goalie, Extended Q, coming in with LA bothering the goalie. Nice work there. Really, really nice work there by Toucan, creating the reset by just moving backwards there, Saika.
That was beautiful and quite the way to start the round, but if we don't know anything about Wireless Jacks, we know they like to answer back fast, so let's see what they do here. Will.i.am QBing up to Gilligan. Gilligan sending that all the way through. No, hitting Pac-Man, so it'll be picked up by that backstack of Akimbo. They're going to send that all the way through. The clear is good, bouncing into the bubble now. Who will be there first? It will be LA. LA with the open opportunity, the open goal, and the open shot, taking that in for another 2 points.
Nice scoop and score there. Pretty easy. I didn't catch what was happening in the backfield, who was getting some stun offs, or if there was just a broken stack. Not quite sure, but in any case, Akimbo already up by 4. So on their second offensive joust are the Jacks. Will.i.am delivers low to Venom. Venom moving down, baiting that stack. Breezeville and LA are causing the pressure. They do get broken up, but they're getting back together pretty quickly, and there they go. Will.i.am just holding on a little bit too long. That's a shot. It's going to go a little bit low, but it's going to be picked up by Extended Q and stunned out. Gilligan, can they get it out? No. Toucan with the disc. Breezebo on the shield. Got a pass. Breezebo, oh no. Breezebo with the Kobe getting denied.
What a save by Will.i.am. What a way to start this off. So now picked up by Blitz. Blitz sending that through. They're going to have an open lane, but not for long. Doesn't turn in time, so Venom takes that down to the floor. Looking up at Blitz now. Blitz with the disc. Driving in, looking for the cut to Gil. Gil back to Blitz. Blitz putting that in for 2 points. Cutting that lead in half. Now only down 4-2.
Really nice work. Just really, what's the word? You could feel the chemistry there between Blitz and Gilligan. The back and forth. You could just tell that they know where they're at. They're looking for each other. They're moving in space, creating pass options. Just really nice work. So now first offensive joust for Akimbo. Hot and heavy. Gil flew in. Now they're going to come back. They did cause the turnover. So nice work by the Jacks. Let's see what they can do now.
Yep, picked up by Gilligan. Let's see what they can do. Gil clearing that all the way through, bouncing up toward the ceiling, overshot by Blitz, but picked up again by Gilligan. Just a complicated self-pass. He's going to cross that to Will. Will coming in to Blitz. Blitz putting that in for 2 points. This game is tied at 4.
Nice work there. So 4 quick points by Akimbo, 4 quick points returned by the Jacks. And those last 2 goals, just some nice passing in the bubble by the Jacks. Let's see what they do on their defensive joust. They put a lot of pressure on the first one. This time, they do. Gil flies forward. Venom hangs out on the double diamond. They're still separated. Oh, Gil has the disc. Goal's open for a minute, but no, it's stolen. Stolen back. Venom flying through. Pass to Gil. Gil on the shield. Oh, nice defense.
Yep, that does almost get cleared out. The clear is drifting through slowly into the Jacks end, picked up by Extended Q. Extended Q knows he's the furthest up and no opportunity. Oh, I lied. I did not see LA in the bubble. LA taking the shot. No good. Picked up immediately by the stack. Toucan with another opportunity here. Going to juke off a shield. Cut it to LA. LA coming in. There it is. 2 points. Now up 6-4 is Akimbo.
So good little return there from Akimbo. Great stack. I don't know if it was LA who flew in and read that disc perfectly off the bounce. The missed shot. Really nice scoop and score. So now let's see what the Jacks do on their offensive joust. Will delivers it over to Blitz. Blitz back to Will, delivering it down low to the regrabbing stack. Gil sends it up to Venom. They don't have numbers, though. Venom's going to pass it anyway. A little bit out of the outstretched hand. Blitz, though. Beautiful tap, and Venom back to Will. Will over to the right side. Maybe could have held on to it there. Wasn't under pressure, and now it's cleared through.
That was a solid start for Wireless Jacks, but they weren't able to capitalize off that joust, so now Extended Q coming in. There's the save from Blitz. Blitz going to look for an opportunity here, look for the clear, gets it through tunnel. The Jack stack is there, overshooting it a bit, but it is in the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan with the open shot! Oh. No! What a save by Breezebo. Recovered by Blitz. Another shot. That one's good, though. Another 3 points, now up 7-6.
Nice work by the Jacks. Coming in, what a save by Breezebo, as you beautifully called, just tapping it down. Nice replay there by Newtondad. But getting pulled out a goal. I didn't quite see why Breezebo wasn't in goal for the second shot. But in any case, it's 3 points for the Jacks. This time, Gil and Venom are stuck together and they cause another turnover. So the Jacks defensive pressure has already gotten a couple of turnovers here,
No
and
way.
they're now in control, or the disc is at least on their offensive side.
Sideline cam totally screwed me up right there. I thought that was in. I called it early. I got hype and everything. My bad. But anyway, clearing down into the Wireless Jacks bubble will be recovered by Will.i.am. Will.i.am trying to get that cleared through, but it will be recovered by Breezebo. Breezebo doing some jukes, doing some moves, sending that into bubble toward extended Q. Extended Q cutting to LA. What a save by Will.i.am. Will.i.am putting in a big stop there, sending that through to himself. Will.i.am taking another little tourney shot thing, but no good, as that one is going to come back into his own side, into the side of Wireless Jacks. Picked up by Blitz. Blitz attempting to send that across to Venom. It's no good. Bouncing back into their end again. Picked up by LA. LA looking for some options and finds Toucan on the back line to slow it down a little before sending it back up to Breeze. Breeze back to Toucan. Toucan going back to extended Q. They're playing some good control right now, as extended Q will send that up to Breezebo. Breezebo gets his pocket picked though by Blitz. Can't quite get the clear though, and that will be recovered again by Breezebo.
Yeah, so now Breezebo with some opportunity, calmly recognizing that there is no pressure, and so just holding onto the disc. Very nice, passing over to the right side, Toucan back to Breezebo. Players need to move deeper into the bubble a little bit. Extended Q is on the ceiling. No one's guarding them. The attempted pass, but it bounces off the cloud. They're probably going to have to pass back. Q doing some nice little jukes there, but Venom is definitely not a defender that you want to do that too much around. Successful there, and the pass, oh God! Toucan, low, nearly a slam, but that was a pretty good two.
Just that pass by extended, I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but that bounce ending up right in the hands of Toucan under goal was gorgeous. I don't know if he could do it again if he tried, I'm not gonna lie, but it worked perfectly there. So now Wireless Jacks coming out of tube, Venom immediately down to that low stack, Will.i.am and Blitz together. No, it doesn't quite work out for them, that getting down all the way into the bubble. Who will be there first? It will be extended Q with the disc now for Akimbo, who's going to move around on boot, trying to get through the defenders, trying to go in himself, but Will.i.am said, gimme that, and gets that cleared out of their bubble to Blitz. Blitz trying to get the clear all the way through, but that didn't quite work. So it'll be picked up now by Akimbo, slapping that across to the other side of the field into the hands of Toucan.
Toucan now doing some jukes of their own. Beautiful pass to LA. Has an opportunity. Oh no. Venom with the denial. But it looks like it'll be tapped back out to Toucan. And Akimbo showing just a lot of poise with holding the disc and allowing the defense to come to them. Oh my God, LA on the backside with the assist by Breezebo. So just really nice poise there, Saika, by the Akimbo squad, waiting for the defense to come out and then passing to that open player on the backside.
Yeah, I'm also noticing a pretty interesting trend where we're seeing a lot of passing outside of the bubble, but then once they push into the bubble, we're seeing some pretty brave drives in toward the goal going solo, and it's working half the time for them, which is pretty impressive. But anyway, now Venom with the disc, getting that out of the QB, sending that over to Blitz. Blitz taking the long shot on a goalie. Speaking of brave drives, but that will end up dinging almost all the way out of their side of the field, drifting loose into the Wireless Jacks end. Venom recovering, barely getting away from that stack, sending up to Blitz. Blitz sending that up to Will.i.am. Will.i.am has the one-on-one, not for long. He does put it in though, so that will be another 2 points. Wireless Jacks now only down by 1.
Nice work. This game is really interesting. Both of these teams with slightly different styles, as you mentioned, but both striking, both causing a lot of chaos. There's just a lot of back and forth. It's really nice to see. Now, Toucan with the disc, 16 seconds, 15 seconds for the Jacks. They are down by 1. They need a turnover, and they need to put the disc in the goal. Right now, just waiting, baiting. This is dangerous, though. Toucan clears it out. That will close it. Round 1 is over. But remember, we do have 2 sets. And Saika, that felt a little bit more like feeling each other out, kind of getting, 2 boxers kind of circling each other in that round.
It definitely did. Each side experimenting with some different play styles, even some stuff I haven't seen from Jax before. Like on that last play, especially, I want to talk about that where they were down with about 10 seconds left. Usually, we see the defensive stack from Wireless Jax attached at the hip, going player to player, but there they tried to almost man up, even on their side of the field, which was an interesting decision and almost worked for them. But as you said, I think this was definitely a round of let's feel each other out and see what it works well on the other team. What are they going to throw at us, and how do we take that into round two?
Yeah, so clock winding down about 30 seconds. We do have another player joining on the Akimbo side right now. Not sure if they're going to make a switch, but we'll find out. Saika, I saw one thing that was really working for the Jax in that round was the defensive pressure. They got a lot of turnovers when they were on their defensive joust. Meanwhile, on the Akimbo side, when they got the disc in control on their offensive side, they were really calm and they got really high percentage shots out of it.
They did. Once they had that possession and were able to move it up the field, I agree. They did have pretty good conversion rates getting into the bubble. But as I mentioned earlier, we are seeing a little bit of some bold takes from the team once they're in the bubble, but they are getting a high percentage of them anyway. But now coming into the second round, let's see how these playstyles change, if they change at all. Breezebo sending that up to Extended Q finding Toucan taking that out of the bubble, doing some moves on the wall before looking for Breezebo. Breezebo, the shot, no good. will.i.am stops that and is going to attempt to send that out, not quite finding the tunnel, so it'll be in the hands of Extended Q, and Akimbo will have another attempt.
Okay, tries to make a pass over, but out of the hands. Looks like Gilligan will be there under a little bit of pressure by Breezebo. But with the beautiful juke flying through, it takes a very funny bounce, though, and now there's a scramble for it. Toucan got to send it back into the blue side, and Gil now hauls it in. So a little bit of back and forth on the clear boost. Oh, no, Toucan was right there. Gil now with the Dusty popping off on Extended Q and an absolute dime to Blitz. Blitz sends one in, but it's caught back by Extended Q. So there are some fireworks starting off round two here.
Could not agree more. This is some amazing energy we're seeing on the field right now as Yekuo, who is the new player in for this round, sends that all the way down into the bubble, bouncing out of the bubble before it's recovered. But Toucan has the shot, and it's good, putting them up 3-0 to start off this round.
I mean, this is the high level where you make a little bit of a mistake and leave the goal open, and it's going to be an open three.
Absolutely. Grabney Slurps in chat asking, wait, what's a Dusty? A Dusty is when you have the disc and hold onto it while also stunning out the defender coming at you. It's a really, really cool move that we see sometimes from the long-armed players. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be picked up by Breezebo. Breezebo, a nice bounce pass to the stack. The stack gets broken up, though, so will be recovered by the Jax. Blitz getting the slap on that to Toucan. Toucan getting stunned out. Oh my, it's going back and forth now, but finally Yeku has possession. Trying to send that up to Toucan, but the pass is a bit ahead of him, so will.i.am will recover that. will.i.am can't get it through that stack, though. They're already there. Extended Q stealing that, looking for the cut, looking for the options. Oh no! The goalies were a bit confused. They were 2 in goal, and one of them stole it from the other and put that in. An unfortunate way to get scored on, but it happens.
That's tough. Oh, I'm watching the replay right now. Oh, that's tough. Well, points for Akimbo. Not insurmountable by any stretch for the Jax. Venom with the disc passes over to Gil. Open goal. Oh, no. Dodging a bullet on that one. You do not want to give Gilligan that kind of a shot. Open. Beautiful pass over Venom. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What passing.
Absolutely. Call him Dunk again as Venom puts that up to Gil on the back wall, and Gil wastes no time putting that in and getting his team on the board for this round. Now only down by 3. So the offensive joust will go to Akimbo. Let's see what they're able to do with it. QBing will be Toucan, who's going to take time drawing in that pressure before sending it over to Extended Q. Extended Q sending that up to Breezebo. Breezebo's got some space, got some time, waiting for teammates to get up the field. Very smart. Doing some moves, juking around, almost gets punished for it, and gets the back pass off to Toucan. Toucan slowing down a bit, drawing pressure again, sending it up to Yekuo on the ceiling. Yekuo back to Toucan. They're playing a really smart possession game right now. They know they're up. They know they can get away with it. So Toucan sending that across to Extended Q, barely able to handle that bounce off the pass. So then over to Yekuo. Yekuo coming to shoulder, back to extended Q, back to Yekuo somehow taking the shot,
wow.
and that's a great shot. Excellent placement. Another 2 points for Akimbo.
Yeah, beautiful placement, but also Breezebo was stunning out the goalie there. And so, yeah, that's the assist that doesn't get credited. Looks like the goalie Will.i.am had the shield on, but it was enough with the beautiful placement that Saika mentioned. That yeah, they couldn't get it at their feet because their hands were at their head because they were gonna get stunned out. So nice work there. Goal is open. Oh no! Ooh! Dodging another bullet. So Akimbo has a very interesting strategy. They do not have a goalie right now. It's working for them. They have 4 players playing defense and dodging a couple of bullets there. That's a back pass that's not going to make it. This is very dangerous for the Jacks, but they do recover.
They are able to recover. Will.i.am picking that up on the back line, able to push almost all the way into bubble with no pressure, sending it to Blitz. Blitz down to Gilligan. Gilligan driving, bounce pass. There it is. That's the bounce pass we know and love from Gilligan, putting that in for 2 points. Now only down by 3.
Nice work. Nice work by the Jacks. Good recovery. The stacks couldn't get out quick enough for Akimbo. The disc was free for a minute, but not quite able to connect. So here they go on their offensive joust. They are up by 3 with about 5 minutes left. Venom and Gil coming in hot. Gil getting stunned out. Venom back together, though. Breezebo going to make the back pass. So they haven't made it quite through mid yet and are pressing back to the nest. So again, just some really, I mean, this is a strategy, this kind of back passing, especially in your own zone, you don't really see except at the very highest levels. It's very dangerous. If you make a bad pass like that one, you lose the disc. It's a very good strategy if you can make 100% of your passes, but when you're making 8 or 10 passes, even if you make 90%, you make 10 passes, you're going to miss one. So they have lost the disc here. Wireless Jacks with a little bit of an opportunity.
That opportunity unfortunately is gone though because the Akimbo stack is there first. They don't get it cleared out though, eventually ending up in the hands of Will.i.am. Will.i.am getting stunned out by Breeze before he can get rid of it. So Breezebo is going to walk this one up a little before getting that clear through, smartly waiting for that Akimbo stack to be ready. The Jack stack is there first though. Blitz picking this one up. And going to walk this one forward a bit before sending it up. Picked up, though, by Breezebo. Breezebo with the high shot. No good. And the stack overshoots it back in the hands of Breezebo. Breezebo to Toucan on the back. I'm sorry, Yekuo on the back line. And Yekuo is going to have that off backboard, putting that in for another 2 points, extending that lead now 9-5. And I just want to touch on something you said because I really liked it. The whole pass percentage thing. My background is in robotics, and we have this saying where the more points of failure there are, the more likely it is to fail. And I think that absolutely applies in Echo now too, that I think about it. The more passing, even if you've got a 90% pass rate, as you said, you're going to find that point of failure. I really like that. I'm stealing it.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to have it stolen. It's definitely something that I worked on with my team a lot because like we do a lot more back passing in our own zone now. But when we first started in season 2, when we were like at bronze, like silver level, like I just told my team straight up, like, no, we are making 1 pass to the tunnel and 1 pass into their own bubble. If all we do is clear it through, we win. Like I do not want these back passes that turn into open threes. Once you start getting better, you can start gambling a little bit more, or not better, but just more consistent with your passes. But it's difficult, and I mean, you see players these are incredibly skilled players on both sides, and you see it in the master tier. Like, yeah, it just takes 1 bad pass to give up an easy 2 or 3 on the other side. So, just something to think about as your teams are planning out, your systems. That there are positives to the disc control, but there are also definite some challenges as well.
Absolutely. Wireless Jacks getting some excellent pass. Oh, and making me eat my words as that missed pass is mishandled. Picked up, though, by Extended Q. Extended Q sending that up for the stack. Just a little baby pass. They mishandle it, though, so Venom is going to have that, slapping that out, getting it to Extended Q, though. Extended Q doing some ducks, getting through one, trying to duck the other, but Will.i.am stops it, sending that through cross tunnel, bouncing around, eventually will end up in the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan looking for options with pressure on his tail, sending that over to Blitz. Blitz backing it up to Will.i.am on double diamonds, and Will.i.am is slowing it down a bit, surveying the field like a skilled backliner. Going to drift in a little bit with no pressure, getting all the way to Pac-Man before Breeze comes over, trying to bounce that over to Gil. Gil over to Venom. Venom freezing for a second, sending it back to Gil.
Wow.
Gil with an opportunity, driving, no, off the
Oh.
ding ring, bouncing out of the bubble. So unfortunate, but Venom will have this, sending that back up in toward the bubble, and it'll be picked up by Gil for a second, but Gil loses it to Toucan, and Toucan is going to get that cleared through mid.
Oh, wow. It was such a nice play. Toucan now delivering. Oh, Gilligan coming in right at the right time. Wow, what a save there. But I was just going to say, Venom made just a beautiful little hesitating move in the bubble to get that pass off to Gilligan. We just waited for the space, saw it happening. Goals open now. Oh, just barely dinging out. Yekuo doing a thing. Holy cow. That was a nice play and a great finish to end the round here. As it's coming down, 20 seconds left. It looks like Akimbo's going to take this one too.
I can't get over that move that Yekuo just pulled. That was beautiful. Some Strimbitsky-like movement going up and down around the post and in toward the goal. Love to see it. But unfortunately for the Jacks, that will be the end of this round. That was ice. And now let's see if maybe they can get one more to take into the next round. There's the shot. No, the stack is there. And that will end round 2. That was such an interesting shift in playstyle there. You know, we had some rapid scores for the first 5 minutes, and then how long was that last one? That had to have been about 3.5 minutes with no scoring.
Yeah, but both teams had opportunities. There were some great saves, and there were also a couple of dings, especially on the side of the Jacks. I think they left some points on the table there. But yeah, Cool Whip saying that was saucy on the pole. Yeah, what was it? It was a 360 on the pole, followed by jumping off and then a duck, and then an ender that didn't mean anything because no one went for it. But still, like I think there was an ender in there, and then a finish. I mean, that was that's a lot of actions per minute right there.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we're going to have another roster change in for Akimbo now as they've got players coming in and out of Spectate. Looks like we're going to have Sweaty this round making their first appearance. We'll see how that affects the play style. But I'm looking forward to seeing more of what we know and love from the Jacks in this next round. You know, one thing that we definitely see from the Jacks week after week after week is, no offense, guys, you're not a first or second round team. You guys usually peak in those later rounds. So this is only going to continue to get better, and I'm super excited to see how it goes.
Oh yeah, Cool Whip enjoying my vocabulary choices. Yeah, you know, some of them are intentional, some of them just I luck into. But in any case, I absolutely agree. It's cool to see Akimbo switching out rosters. They're probably just looking to get a little bit more action. You know, get everyone in, get the rotations in. It looks like they're having a full roster. And so yeah, if you're having that many players, it can be hard to get enough scrim time, you know, to get the gel going. So I do know about making sure the gel is going appropriate, and you know, it sounds like so does Akimbo.
Indeed. Interesting that they're swapping each round, though, and not at the end of sets. But, you know, whatever works for your team, man. I don't judge. But that will be won by Wireless Jacks. Wireless Jacks overshooting the disc a bit, though it is picked up and slapped across to Venom. Venom with it on the floor under goal, cutting to Will.i.am. Gently tucking
nice.
that one into the pocket. Absolutely beautiful job. Well done getting this round started.
Well, I didn't get to call it the first time because Gil dinged it out, but this time you see it there. Venom hanging out in the bubble, so calm, waiting for the defense to fully come onto his direction, seeing the teammate, waiting for that window to open up, and then delivering the pass. Not just firing, not just taking a shot, not just taking a pass, but just that little hold allows everything to open up there and makes it so much easier. Really beautiful work.
It is beautiful work. Speaking of beautiful work, that beautiful little back slap, just barely saving the possession for Wireless Jacks before sending that all the way through. Bouncing off of Rock now, up into the hands of Yekuo. Yekuo getting that sent through, just barely bouncing above Sweaty. Sweaty could be there first, though, and have an opportunity. No, Breezebow is there first, putting that in, slamming it in for 2 points, and this game is now tied at 2 apiece.
Breezebow, beautiful finish. So Jax got ahead for the first time, and now it's Akimbo quickly returns the favor. Will.i.am with the bounce pass off the ceiling. Blitz trying to deliver down to Venom, does find. Looking for the pass up to Gil. Oh, but the back stack is right there. Yekuo coming in, clearing it out. That's going to be, yes, a very flat bounce. This is dangerous, but the Jax will recover.
Yep, Venom picking that. I almost said Ven-I-am. Hello. But Venom sending that through into the hands of Will.i.am. Excuse me. Sending that up to Venom. Venom trying to get that to a teammate, but no. Breezebow reads those, and Breezebow sends that through. Now loose in the Wireless Jack's end. Picked up by Sweaty. Sweaty getting pocket picked by Blitz. Oh, Sweaty stealing it back now. Bouncing off of Cloud. Taking some space. Looking for some options. Driving into Bubble. Going to maybe look for a cut. No, looks for Juke. Looks for Extended Q. Extended Q looking for Breeze, but no. It's read by Gilligan, and Gilligan is going to get that cleared all the way through.
Very nice. Oh, Blitz. Ooh, just missing. So some open opportunities for the Jax, but that tap maybe going to luck into the hands of Will.i.am. No. Oh, Extended Q with the shield stun. Very nice work, though, although Blitz will recover. So Jax in control of the disc for the moment. Tie game, low scoring, 2-2, 7 minutes left.
Yeah, sending that across, looking for an opportunity here to maybe extend that or to get a lead. Yes, they will. Will.i.am sending that to Venom. Venom with a little beautiful back-looking movement, sending that into goal. 4-2 now in favor of Wireless Jax.
Yeah, nice work there. Venom, calm in the bubble again, recognizing a little bit of an opportunity, just sent it right in. That's what the Jax needed. A very low-scoring game. Only 3 goals have been scored with about 3.5 minutes off the clock. Oh, no. Venom in the area. Will they get it? Yes. Gilligan also in the area, stunning out. Oh, but the pass just a little bit off. That was an easy opportunity. But the Jax do have it back. Venom with the disc, with the pass. Oh, in between one. Oh, dinged out. Oh, no. These opportunities for the Jax are being missed by such razor-thin margins. But it looks like they will lose it out. No, Will with the disc. Open 3. No. Oh, again. Tough luck with the Jax right now.
I'm in physical pain as none of those opportunities pan out. Now in Wireless Jack's own bubble, the Akimbo stack is there. Sweaty gently lobbing that in. Now tying it up 4-4. That was so painful to watch. Ding after ding. Lucky save and unlucky shot. Just... I can't imagine what was going through Wireless Jack's head there as they missed those little opportunities.
Man, that is so tough. That is so tough. Little passes that could have been just a little bit one way or the other, or a shot, and the Jax would have been up 6-2. Instead, just quick turnover and score on the other side, and it's tie game. But you can't be focused on the pass too much. You got to get back in, and right now there's an opportunity for Akimbo. Stacks need to get back. It looks like they will. Gil in the area. Extended Q, though. Gonna go inverted. Pass over to Yekuo. Yekuo creating space. Beautiful back pass. Akimbo trying to pass over again. They don't have numbers, so they will back pass. Breezebow delivering it down low. Just out of reach, though, of Sweaty. And it looks like the Jax will have the disc now.
Gilligan making sure to turn around, knowing his full surroundings before making a decision with the disc. Unfortunately, didn't work out anyways. That does end up in the hands of Yekuo. Yekuo trying to send that through, taking an unfortunate bounce off Geo. Blitz might have an open opportunity here. If he sees it, takes a shot. No good. Unfortunately, it's wide, and it will be recovered by Extended Q. Extended Q looking to send that through, gets it through tunnel, down all the way into the Wireless Jack's bubble. Picked up now by Venom. Venom sending that back through, playing a little ping pong across the field, down into Akimbo's end, recovered by Yekuo. Yekuo sending that back all the way through again. Nobody quite in the area for that, but it will be recovered by Sweaty. Sweaty looking for options, finds Extended Q under boot. Extended Q doing some jukes, doing some moves, going to drive it. Gonna put that in, maybe? Oh, off the bounce, and what a save by Will.i.am. Will.i.am getting that out of the bubble.
Yeah, a little too much tease there to seal the deal. And but they've got another opportunity. Yekuo passes over shoulder to shoulder. Sweaty shrugging it off the head of Will.i.am. And they are up now for the first time in round 3. Akimbo with a 2-point lead.
That was unfortunate. Looked like will.i.am was stunned out. Couldn't quite handle that one. Not his fault, and I'm sure they'll get it back, though, as Wireless Jacks are coming out of the tubes. Q being down to that low stack. The low stack getting the dribble. No, picked off by Sweaty. Sweaty sending that through for a dribble of Akimbo's own. Looking for an opportunity here. Looking for the bounce, and there it is. Akimbo now up 8-4.
So 4 quick points by Akimbo. And just watching the replay, beautiful clear, beautiful regrab to the disc. Very nice work in the half court by Akimbo. Now, Jacks down by 4. 3 minutes left, so plenty of time, but they've only scored 4 points so far. Here's an opportunity. Yes! Dings in that time. Blitz with the 2-pointer, assist by Venom. So now only down by 1 score, and they've got about 2.5 minutes left.
What a beautiful shot. That was such an angle. It was so pretty to watch that go in, and they really needed that now with about 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Only down by 2. Can Wireless Jacks pull it off, or will Akimbo keep their lead? Now in the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan sending that through. Stacks are not quite together yet, so it will be picked up by Sweaty. Sweaty trying to get that through tunnel, bouncing into the popcorn area. will.i.am battling with Breezebow, bouncing down in the trap. Yekuo picking that up, taking the long shot. Oh my god, it's in! 11-6 in favor of Akimbo. What a shot! That was amazing.
That was nasty. That was nasty. Yekuo coming in inverted with a very quick reload from basically half court, the trap area. And, I mean, that was a no doubt about her. Absolutely beautiful. Down 5. Still plenty of time for the Jacks, but definitely feeling a little bit of pressure. That tap, oh, it's going to be into the hands of will.i.am from below. So a very quick return. Are down by 3 are the Jacks, but they've got about a minute and a half left. So plenty of time. Just need to put a little pressure on, get a turnover, and let's see some points.
Absolutely. It is getting into that territory, though, where they need to keep an eye on the clock because they are down by 3, so they need to know what kind of goal they need to score and when. Extended Q, sending that up to Breezebow, getting his pocket picked by Gilligan. Gilligan sending that down in a bubble. The stack is there. The stack picks that up, and there is Blitz with a 2-pointer, only down by 1, and will be about 50 seconds left by the time this clock winds down. We'll see what Akimbo can do to possibly hold on to their 1-point lead.
Tons of time, but... Notice where Gil hit that clear. It was off the flat part of the wall there. Makes it very easy for that regrabbing stack. Oh, no. Oh. I thought Breezebow was sending it into the own goal, maybe doing some wrong math, but instead it was passed back very dangerously in their own bubble, and they do lose it because of that. Yekuo with the disc going to wisely clear it out. Still 40 seconds left, so an absolute eternity in Echo Arena land. Yeah, the Jacks definitely, they need to score here. There will be no ties. The next goal will end it one way or the other. So let's see what Akimbo can do and if the Jacks can get it back.
Some missed passes by Akimbo leads to a turnover. Venom having that now, sending it through. Picked up by Blitz. Blitz, does he have the lane? No. 2 goalies home, so he's going to drive in a bit before looking for that pass or the shot. The shot is what he chooses. The shot is what he gets. 12-11. Wireless Jacks will take this round.
Wow. If that was me, I'd have taken that 3 off Pac-Man, and it would have gotten saved, and I'd have felt like an idiot.
And that is why we're not Wireless Jacks players. Because I would have done the same.
Nice work there by Blitz, recognizing the stacks were getting back, moving up to the pole, waiting for the defender to looks like the goalie was a bit shaded too far toward the near side of the goal, and just found that other pocket. There was also a cutting player, so could have made a pass for an even easier shot. But great finish there. Jacks taking round 3 after coming very close. I forgot the scores in rounds 1 and 2, but I don't think it was more than a few points separated. 11-9 and 11-4. So I guess round 2 was a little bit more. They are on the stream. Thank you, Newton Dad.
We do try.
Noon Dad, we do not deserve you, but let's take a look at those stats now while we're waiting for the Wireless Jacks ready up. 60 stuns to Breezebow's name. That is only second to Gilligan's 77 in 3 rounds. Holy crap. And a little hard for me to read all of those names over on the Akimbo side, but we got 6 points to LA's name. Breeze has a solid stat line at 232. Toucan with 5 points and an assist. Extended Q 232. Sweaty with 4. And Yakuwa with 9 points, even though, did he play for 1 or 2 rounds? I don't remember now. But similarly great stats over the Wireless Jacks end. Venom with a solid line of 241. Gilligan 423. Blitz with 13 whole points. 3 assists and a save. And will.i.am working his magic and goal with 5 saves and an additional 6 points.
Yeah, but didn't we just putting up a bunch of eggs?
Didn't we just wasting a spot up there? Come on, didn't we? But yeah, it looks like Akimbo is going to do another roster change. Got players coming in and out of spectate, so we'll see what happens. Wireless Jacks are the ones holding us up on the ready up. Maybe they're taking a strategy break, seeing how they can continue that momentum out of the 3rd round into the 4th round, and we'll see what they're able to do. But yeah, what do you think, if anything, Akimbo needs to change to make sure they don't have a repeat of round 3?
I mean, the biggest thing that I see Akimbo kind of struggling on is their offensive joust. It's the only thing where they gave up that last 2. I haven't seen them score anything off their offensive joust, and I've seen them give up points. Once they're good in the chaos of the back and forth, and they're good once they get it onto the other side on offense. And they're good on defense. So yeah, their biggest weakness that I've seen so far is offensive joust, and who knows? I think you mentioned maybe they are a slightly newer team, so they could have just been working on other fundamentals and not really worked on their play set just yet.
Yeah, I think Akimbo is a new team made of experienced players, so who knows, but I'm sure we'll continue to see great things from them in this round. Speaking of great things, that great shot off the inside of rim by Venom, starting us off strong in this set, 2-0 in favor of Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, beautiful bubble passing, definitely something the Jacks are known for. High mid to right shoulder to down below, and yeah, just very difficult to defend that. Let's see what Akimbo does on this joust. They're more aggressive, but yeah, they're having all of these back passes. Look, they have no options, and look at that. Just like that, they've lost the disc. Now, who cares what happens at this point? Their offensive joust has been broken. Whether they lose points or not, whatever. But their joust did not work, and it looks like, yes, the Jacks will in fact get it. There were no options there for Akimbo on their offensive side of the arena. That makes it very difficult to get the disc through that choke point that is the mid. And so yeah, they just might want to take a look at that as they get ready for higher and higher levels of competition.
Indeed. We've been seeing this really cool trend of where they're super defensive on their side, but super offensive on the other side. Pushing in hard once they've got it down the field, but keeping it pretty reserved on their side. But anyway, it will be picked up now by LA. LA's trying to send that up to Toucan, doesn't find Toucan, finds Gilligan instead. Gilligan sending that all the way through. There's the mail slot attempt.
Oh my goodness.
My God. Gilligan. Amazing shot. 50 meters. Putting up Wireless Jacks 5-0, setting the tone for this set. Let's see how this continues.
What a strike. What a delivery. Absolute moonbeam from Gilligan. Let's see offensive joust again. Look, they have 2 left, but none past the mid, and that bounce pass is going to luckily find the hands of Breezebow, and they will get it through. So Breezebow now passing over to the right side. It's going to be Sweaty. Passing back to Toucan, juking a little bit over to LA, back to Toucan. So they're creating a lot of really good space. Their offensive movement is absolutely beautiful. Once they get it onto their side, Toucan trying to juke and cause a defender to join them, does not. Beautiful work by the Jacks to just hold on and force that drive into the teeth of the defense. They get it back, they clear it through, although LA does get it back now.
You know, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier, where they're passing it around outside the bubble, but doing some dangerous things once they get into the bubble with the soloing, and it does work for them sometimes, but other times, just like that, they get punished. But they will have another opportunity here, as it is. Oh no, not picked up by Toucan, picked up by Blitz instead. Blitz with no options, opting to send that back to Gilligan. Gilligan doesn't get there in time, so Breezebo is going to send that all the way through into the Wireless Jack's bubble, bouncing around now, picked up by will.i.am. will.i.am with some time and space, sending that up, no, into Popcorn, taking some bad bounces into the hands of Sweaty. Sweaty can't quite handle it in time, though, so it will end up in the hands of Venom, and Venom is going to slow this down a bit, passing it over to will.i.am. will.i.am walking up a little, finding Blitz down at the island. Blitz putting that all the way down in the bubble. No, bouncing off of the shield. Has another opportunity here. Sending it back now to Venom. No, Venom gets stunned out, so it will be picked up by Sweaty, and Sweaty is going to have this one.
Okay, Sweaty looking back, looking forward. Oh, dinged out. LA, though, with the rebound, dinged in. So Sweaty doesn't get the big-time 3, but does get the assist. Really nice work there by Sweaty. You saw just taking a look backwards, making sure they had enough space, enough time to take that shot. But LA, what a read. What a finish.
Indeed, they really needed to start that comeback, going almost the entire first half of this round without scoring, but now they've got points on the board. Let's see if they continue to build it, or if Jax is going to have an opportunity here. No, stopped by LA. LA sending that up to Breezebo, going with the little joker for a second before sending that up with a dribble play. Breeze taking a shot, it's good from 22 meters out, tying this game up quickly now in the span of about a minute at 5 points apiece.
Wow. I mean, that's how fast things change at a high level in Echo Arena. Like you mentioned, it's like almost 5 minutes before they made their first score for Akimbo. 0 points in the first, 4.5 minutes, and now in the last 40 seconds, 5 very quick points. So now the Jacks have got to do a little bit of work, and work they do from below. Blitz, digging them out of the hole. They are now back on top, 7-5.
Akimbo said we can do some quick work, and Wireless Jack said we can do it quicker, wasting no time getting that lead back. So now it will be Akimbo coming out of the tubes with the offensive joust in the hands of Toucan. Toucan sending it over to LA. This is a slow defensive play like we've been seeing from Akimbo. Breezebo sending that across to Sweaty, or at least attempting to, bouncing wildly. Sweaty barely getting that reset pass off on time before getting stunned out. So Toucan will have this, sending it across to LA. LA sending that up the field to Sweaty. Sweaty with the one-on-one. No, slows it down for a second. Going to get punished by the stack for that hesitancy. And it will be picked up by Blitz. Blitz sending that up to Gil. And Gil slowing down a little bit, trying to find that stack. Can find the stack. It's going to be Blitz now. Blitz drifting up the field, sending it across now to will.i.am. will.i.am recovering, trying to send it back. A little miscommunication, but Venom is there on the back line to pick that up, sending it back up to Blitz. Blitz back to Venom. Venom driving in toward will.i.am. will.i.am not able to handle it, so Toucan will get this one cleared out.
Into the trap, but it's in the hands of Blitz. So Jax with another opportunity. Up by 2. It's not a lot, but it is a very low-scoring game. It's been a very defensive game all the way around, all 4 rounds. Venom with the strike from up above. Jax just really know how to work that backside and strike from any angle. Now up by 4, much more comfortable lead with only about 3 minutes to go.
These will be an exciting last 3 minutes for sure. It is still only a 2-score game for Akimbo to get back at least tied, if not win it. LA now driving into the bubble, looking for the shot. Finds it. There it is, 2 points. Now only down by 2. I'm sorry, I said 5-point differential earlier. I promise I can do math. Scored 2, down by 2. That means 4.
Yeah, and after 5 points scored in the first 4.5 minutes, it's been 9 points scored in the last 2.5. So definitely the pace has picked up. will.i.am baiting those defensive stack. Gilligan passing through, but jump in the lane. Sweaty, they do lose the disc because they're under pressure, but the back stack flies in. Can LA get it? No. will.i.am jumping that passing lane. If that goes through, the goal is open for just a moment. No stacks are together. Tons of time, but no, they have not gotten it in time. Now down to Blitz. and there Breezebo is with the stun. So the door closed on that opportunity. A minute and a half left. Jack's only up by 2.
All the way down in the Jack's bubble, an opportunity here for LA. LA gently placing that in, tying up this game at 9 points apiece. Going to be about a minute 20 once that clock winds down. Let's see what happens in these last exciting few minutes of this round.
Minute and a half. I mean, it's not sudden death overtime, but it's pretty close. There's not a lot of time for scoring right now, so any score is huge. Will.i.am with the disc delivers it down low. It's going to be Gilligan tapping it over to Venom. Venom working it backwards, allowing the teammates to come up. Back over to Gil. Gil moving in space. Doesn't have a defender on him, so goes right in! Gil with the bottom pocket. 11-9.
Excellent job by Wireless Jacks. That is the possession and passing we know and love from them, and it certainly worked for them there, putting them up by a crucial 2 points with about 40 seconds left to go in this round. Akimbo is only down by 2, so this is very doable, but they're going to have to move fast if they want to tie it up or even win it before sending it to overtime.
30 seconds left. 2 points down. Passes over. Oh, no. That's not good. If you are an Akimbo fan, Breezebo now with the disc recovers. Toucan, beautiful reset. Still plenty of time, 25 seconds. Any goal now is going to end the game. What a stun out. Breezebo delivers over to LA. LA over to Sweaty. Sweaty working off the nest. Multiple defenders, decides to pass back. Toucan, 10 seconds left. Toucan delivers it over to LA. No, just out of the outstretched hand. If they can tap it out, it's over. But they cannot. Yes, they can. Blitz. Sending it out. Ending the round. Wow. What a finish to round 1. Jax, after losing the first 2 rounds, have taken the last 2. Saika, what a finish.
That was such a stupid face that I had when our cams came up because I'm dumbfounded by how that round just ended. That was, Akimbo had the opportunity. They just couldn't quite finish it off. Unfortunate to see, but I'm sure they will come back with a hunger now in this next round, knowing they could have had that one, so they're going to have this coming one. More roster changes from Akimbo now, so not sure who we'll see in this next round and who's going to get that momentum from last round and who's coming in cold. But no matter what, I'm sure this next round will be exciting, and we will continue to see what we've been seeing from Wireless Jacks as well, which is that slow, controlled, passing possession play that has been so effective against the Akimbo defense once they drive it down into the other end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm with you, Saika. I would be making maybe the same amount of roster change, or just, I don't know. I don't like when you sub out every round. It takes a little bit out of it for me. The chemistry, but I mean, you do you, boo. Akimbo, whatever you guys want to do. But one thing I've noticed, Saika, is Akimbo is just running the same offensive joust. Basically every rollout it's basically a relay, but they move it up and back depending upon, and mostly they have 2 people on their defensive side. Sometimes they'll push one through, but it's almost always relay left basically. Let's see if they switch it up at all in this round.
We will see indeed, as Wireless Jacks are going to have that dangerous in the bubble. Taking the shot, Blitz has it. First 2 points of this round will go to Wireless Jacks. We saw Akimbo try to slow that down with some passing, but Wireless Jacks moving that up quickly, wasting no time getting those points in.
So we'll see what Akimbo does. Typically they have 1 left tunnel, 1 right tunnel, 1 left pack, and 1 on nest. Let's see if they follow that pattern. They do split it up a little bit. Still 1 on pack, but the 1 on left tunnel goes down low. Still all on their side. They do make that low pass, and they're looking for the back pass. There's the back pass missed, so there's the opportunity there for Venom. Goal's open for the moment. Will deliver it down. Blitz from below. So I gotta say, Saika, again, I think Akimbo should try to run something where they have at least 1 pass option on their offensive side of the arena.
No, I'm totally with you. And, granted, it is a scrim, which is the time you're supposed to work on this stuff, but you can't really effectively work on it if Wireless Jacks are expecting it every time? And it looks like that's what they're doing. They've been setting up for that same play every joust. And maybe they just heard us, finally pushing that a little bit further up the field, still mostly on their side, but using the traps and the islands instead, as Gilligan is going to have that, sending that back to the backsack for a reset, sending that right back up to Venom. Venom turning around on the floor, looking for some options, looking for Will.i.am over on Pac-Man. Will.i.am drifting in, looking at eyeing up Gilligan. Gilligan down. No, the goalie reads that. The goalie has it and is going to send that all the way through down into the Wireless Jack's end.
Yeah, I think that was a pass, and the Will.i.am was just went in. Oh no, Yakuo delivers from below a 3-point shot. So yeah, I think Will.i.am was cruising through. I forget who the passer was, but I think Will decided that the pass wasn't coming, and it was going to be best to stun the goalie. But in any case, it turns around. It was a turnaround 3. So let's see what the Jacks do on their joust. Blitz and Will.i.am passing it back and forth. Regrabbing stack goes down below. Very typical. Oh! Ho-ho! Blitz! Seeing an opportunity open, no stacks back for Akimbo. What a shot.
What a shot indeed, extending that lead now 7-3, making it a 2-score game. So we'll see how Akimbo can answer back here. Toucan taking it up. They're pushing forward now. I don't see anybody on Akimbo's end of the field. They definitely heard us now. Sending that all the way up to LA. LA getting his pocket picked by Gilligan and stunned out. Gilligan going to bounce off Pac-Man before driving forward a little bit, trying to send that all the way through. The stack gets broken up, though, so it will be recovered by Yakuo. Yakuo sending that all the way down up the field. No stacks together yet, but Blitz will be there first. Blitz has 3 in front of him and can send that all the way down long without any pressure. Picked up by Will.i.am. Will.i.am going to send that through tunnel. Picked off, though, by Toucan. Toucan taking an unfortunate bounce, but it does end up in the hands of Sweaty. Sweaty with the open shot! No good. Bouncing off one of the back panels. Back into his own hands, though, so they will have another opportunity. Opting to take this one out of the bubble, slowing it down, sending it across to Toucan. Toucan getting stunned out before he can get rid of it, so it's picked up by LA. LA over to Yakuo. Yakuo coming off the ceiling, down to Toucan. Toucan coming off the shield now, driving, and yeah, that's in. Now only down by 2, putting them down, let's see, 7-5.
Really nice work. So you see the passing. I mean, you see why Akimbo has the kind of short approach on their offensive joust that they do. Their passing is incredible. Like they really have a lot of skill, and they show that they have chemistry with each other. So you can see why they trust in that. It just hasn't quite worked out for them on a lot of occasions on this one, but that goal open. Oh no, Gilligan!
Wow.
What a shot! What a finish! So this game we're seeing a lot more high scoring than we did the last few rounds, really.
Yeah, that is that the third long 3 we've seen from Gil tonight? Somebody ate their Wheaties. Excellent job, Gilligan. Great shots from you. Picked up by Toucan. Toucan walking it up a little. So no, taking an unfortunate bounce, so it is in the hands of Wireless Jacks. Blitz sending that down all the way through into the other end of the field. Bouncing off of Boot, picked up by Yakuo. Yakuo can't get rid of it. Toucan is there. Toucan also losing it to Will.i.am. Will.i.am now losing it. It's a stun battle up there. Eventually, the attempted clear comes through, but it will be recovered by Gilligan. Gilligan sending it over to Blitz. Blitz sending that up to Will.i.am. Will.i.am to Venom. Venom with the opportunity with a cut to Blitz, and Blitz slaps that one in for 2 points. Now up 12-5 is Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, beautiful work, and it was all sparked off what? Turnover on their offensive joust from Akimbo. So again, just a lot of points given up to the Jacks. I almost want to tell Akimbo, look, you have not scored one time on your offensive joust. All of your scores are through the chaos of the back and forth. Just send it in to the other side and have all 4 of your stacks regrab to it. Worst case, you give it to them deep in their bubble, and then you just beat them up and take it from them like you've basically been doing all game when you've scored. This is not good. Again, that's off their offensive joust. A turnover off the offensive joust for Akimbo is leading to that score from the Jacks. So. Just something to look at for Akimbo as they're continuing to their progression, because man, when they get their offense set up, and in control, they look like a really high diamond master tier team. But they're just having a little bit of trouble on their joust portion.
Could not agree more with you and could not say it better. We are seeing solid saves from his plays from Akimbo. They're just really struggling with that joust, as you said. But now with an opportunity here, sending that up to Yekuo. Yekuo coming all the way out of the bubble with it before sending that across to Toucan. Toucan looking for Sweaty. Sweaty looking for the shot. No, ding ring. Best goalie, NA, going to send that out of the bubble. Picked up by Gilligan. Gilligan sending that up the field to Venom. Venom taking some time, waiting for some teammates to get open and get up the field, so he's going to back this up a little bit. Almost all the way back to Boot before sending that up to Will.i.am. Will.i.am getting that up to Blitz. No, bad bounce. So it will be bouncing loose into the hands of LA eventually. LA sending that through to Sweaty. Sweaty barely getting that off in time, sending that into the bubble. No, my God, I thought that might have been in off the wall, but not in at first, but Toucan is there to finish it off, cutting that lead down to 7 now, 7-14 in favor of Jax.
Yeah, nice work. And even though Akimbo didn't score on that on that beautiful passing that you called out, they got the shot, and it was just a ding. So just nearly a score. Really great offensive work, and then that was a great clear and boost right there. So Akimbo showing a lot of skill. Even though, yeah, they've dropped. It looks like they're going to drop three sets in a row. Gil with the tries to deliver to the cutting blitz, but just moving a bit too fast. And Sweaty now, oh no, stunned out by Venom. Venom doing some work, although does eventually lose the disc. And it looks like it'll be Will.i.am in the area. So just a bit of a scramble here. Akimbo picking it up, clearing it through. Their stacks are together. Oh no! Toucan! They're not out of this yet! 5 points down, a minute and a half left.
Was that in off the backboard? Where's the replay? Oh my gosh. That would have been, I mean, points are points, don't get me wrong, but a 3 is definitely better than a 2 when you're down so far. Regardless, gotta shake it off and move forward. So Wireless Jax now with the QB, sending that down to the low stack in the hands of Will.i.am. Will.i.am trying to set up a little dribble, but it's not successful. Does manage to get the slap off, though, almost clearing it out into the hands of Yekuo. Yekuo sending that across right into the hands of Blitz now. So Blitz looking back, keeping an eye on that other stack before sending that through. Recovered by Akimbo. Toucan getting stunned out. LA picking that up, sending that through. It's a little chaotic right now. Picked up by Gilligan. Gilligan sending that across to Blitz. Blitz looking for Venom on the floor. Venom looking for Will.i.am. Will.i.am, no, there's no lane, so he turns it around, sends it back to Venom. Venom over to Gil. Gil looking for that cut to Will.i.am. No good, and ends up almost clearing that on his own.
They do recover there. Oh no, they just missed the disc. And now it's going to be an opportunity here, although maybe not quite reading that Will was there. Oh no, LA, too many players. Too much opportunity. Oh!
They needed that.
They needed that, but it was already over. There wasn't enough time, even if that goes in. It's 25 seconds. I think maybe there was just a bit of a I don't care to that shot. Because yeah, that was definitely 2 easy points, maybe even 3 easy points on the board. Instead, it looks like it will go down 9-14, unless there's another little score here, but it won't make a difference. In the end, Jax taking round 2 and the set, 14-9. We do have one more coming for you, though.
We absolutely do. So though they have taken that second set, there is one more round for Akimbo to take. Akimbo won that first set, so if they're able to take this this last round, technically they'll be tied on the number of rounds won and lost. Technically. But yeah, at this point they're just playing for fun. So we'll see if that changes the attitudes on the field at all. I definitely think, I don't know if they've got somebody in chat or what, but I really think they heard us talking about their jousts. I don't know if you noticed, but after you called them out like that, they started pushing those jousts further up, and they did start having some more success with them. So I hope they continue that into this last round, because I want to see them get it through their side of the field a little bit more.
Yeah, I saw Yekuo in the chat. Looks like they're still in the chat, whether they're active or not. I mean, they are playing, so probably not active, but could be some other folks in the chat. If they if I provide any insight that helps anyone, I'm happy. So definitely, but yeah, we'll be interested to see what Akimbo does with their offensive joust. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot, but even running a true relay, where one of the options is deep, kind of on the Pac-Man of the other side. Even just doing clear and boost, sending the house. There could be a couple of options, just easy ones to get the disc onto the other side. They do get the disc onto the other side with their headbutt on the neutral joust. 4 players, goals wide open, passes over to Sweaty. I don't know if they realized that the goal was just sitting open, but now they're going to have to do a little work to get some points.
Oh no, almost accidentally clearing, though it is recovered by Toucan. Toucan sending it over to LA, right into the hands of Gilligan, though. Gilligan putting that down into Akimbo's end. Wireless Jacks have an opportunity here if they can get it. Blitz taking the shot down low. No good. Too slow, as that is going to bounce all the way back down to will.i.am on the back line. will.i.am crossing that up to Blitz. Blitz will have another chance here, taking the bounce shot, and that one's good. You cannot give him those open bounce shots. He learned from Gilligan, apparently. But Wireless Jacks now starting this round off 2-0.
Wow. Really dangerous cross pass there. That could have been intercepted to Blitz, but yeah, Blitz using the backboard, very nice. So let's see what Akimbo does on their offensive joust. They send one left, one right. They go back to their kind of standard with the player on the wedge. Looks like they're trying to make it through again. Just a little bit dangerous, but their passes are in control, at least for the moment. Although, as I say that, they lose it. They do tap it through onto the other side, but the Jacks, no. Toucan, right there. Oh, no! I think that's the first time that Akimbo scored off their offensive joust. And I will say, it came on a kind of a slap clear. I'm just saying, Akimbo, maybe you want to try some of those clear and boost on your offensive joust. I'm just saying.
If it works, it works. And I'm glad that worked out for them, finally seeing success off their joust tonight. But Wireless Jacks now with the opportunity. The shot! No! Gilligan missing just a little bit off of that backboard. Breezebow with the disc now, taking some space, waiting for those teammates to get up the field. Moving around on the floor, doing some work before sending that back to Toucan on the back line. Toucan retreating back into bubble as well before sending that up all the way through the middle. Bouncing high now off of Cloud. Will be recovered by Blitz. Blitz getting pocket picked by LA. LA sending that across to Sweaty. Sweaty driving into the bubble, taking the shot. No good. Bouncing out of the bubble and into the hands of Blitz.
Tap over, though. Beautiful spacing. Toucan with the disc. I mean, this is where Akimbo really shines in this half-court offense. This is what a lot of teams struggle with. That was a tough cut. But again, it looks like Toucan will recover. Yes, beautiful clear over. Clearly knew that the teammate was there. Just a little bit wide on the pass, but they will recover there again. Just great spacing here. And reaction by Akimbo. Missed shot. But yeah, this is where Akimbo really shines, and that's really to their credit, because that's one area, the half-court offense, where a lot of offenses struggle, even at the high level. And actually, that's where Akimbo is looking at their best.
Yeah, really. It is awesome to see we're seeing some high-level play tonight. And, not that it wasn't expected. I just wasn't expecting this much of it, that's all. But Toucan sending that through to Sweaty. Sweaty taking an unfortunate bounce. I don't know if it was an overhook or what, but regardless, it will end up in the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan taking a break on ceiling, waiting to stack up with Will before sending that through the tunnel. It'll be bouncing loose into the hands of Toucan. Toucan looking for that cross pass up to Sweaty. Sweaty with the shot. Is it in? No, it's not. Bouncing into the hands of Toucan. Toucan driving in. No, getting stunned out before he can handle it. So Blitz is going to get that slap out. Recovered by LA over Pac-Man. LA sending it across to Sweaty now. Sweaty seeing this excellent control on this half of the field. So he's sending it over to Toucan. Toucan coming off the post, driving in, finding that low pocket, bouncing that one in. And now Akimbo is up 4-2. I think this is the first time they've had the lead since the first round of this set. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I think you're right, Saika. And so let's see what Jacks do with their offensive joust. 5 minutes in, again, this is kind of going back to the low scoring rounds that we've seen, especially in the first set. will.i.am with the disc. moving up, baiting the defenders. Oh, waited a little bit too long. Breezebo and LA jump in. Flying in are the stacks. Multiple options. Picked up by Toucan. Beautiful pass. Sweaty with the slam.
Beautiful work by Akimbo. I cannot give that stack enough credit in the midfield that caused that turnover, pouncing at the perfect time. That Wireless Jacks player just had their head turned just a little, checking their surroundings, and that is when they chose to strike. It was absolutely gorgeous. Wireless Jacks now with the QB, sending that up to Blitz, Blitz sending it up to Venom, Venom sending that up to Gilligan, and Will.i.am, no, not able to handle it. So Toucan is going to have that and slap it all the way out, down into the Wireless Jacks end. It's a race to get there now with the stacks, but it will be recovered by Blitz.
It's funny, the Wireless Jacks have almost the exact opposite strategy that Akimbo does. All of their passes are very direct, very striking. Oh, Venom! With the striking shot! Big time 3. That was very much needed because that was a 6-0 run by Akimbo. But I was just saying the Jacks' offensive joust is very much forward passing. Very rarely do they do a back pass, and so it's just interesting to see the very different strategies, especially on the offensive joust side, that we're seeing here tonight.
For sure. Two very different strategies, but both successful in their own ways, coming to clash here before our eyes. It's awesome to watch. Breezebo now sending that up to Sweaty. Sweaty moving around on the ceiling, looking for an opportunity. Finds it in the form of Toucan on the floor. Toucan juking around, doing some moves, going to the drive by themselves, and they're gonna get it. Now putting them up 8-5.
That was pretty ridiculous.
That was something, all right.
Yeah, I was watching the replay right now. Beautiful jump onto the wall. And, yeah, nice moves by Toucan. So here we go. Down by 3, only 1 goal. Will.i.am with the disc, has options left, right, passes left. Venom delivering it over back to Will.i.am. Will.i.am has 2 passes right. Delivers it to the closer one. Oh, no, Gil just hung onto it too long. Breezebo and Sweaty were moving too fast. They now have a dribble going. 3 options. Flying in for the 3! Doubling the lead. It's now 6 with about 2.5 minutes left.
So definitely still doable by Wireless Jacks, either the route of 2 3s or 3 2s. But if they're going to go the 2s route, they do need to start moving quickly because that is at minimum 2 different timeouts, 2 different turnovers. But resets, that's the word. Gilligan now sending it over to Blitz. Blitz on the floor, looking to back that up to Venom. Venom sending it through tunnel into the hands of Toucan, though. Toucan sending that up, bouncing off of someone's head. LA getting the slap down into Wireless Jacks' bubble. This is dangerous if they're there first. Sweaty going to have that. No, putting it off of LA's head, and Venom is able to get that clear out, but it will still be recovered. Oh no, it will be recovered by Will.i.am. Jacks are safe now as they send that all the way through with an opportunity here. What are they going to do with it? No, takes the shot on the goalie. No good, and LA is going to send that one out.
Wow, that was awful and hilarious. I hope someone clips that. The shot off the teammate's head. Big F in the chat. I've got to see it. Will.i.am. Oh no, maybe there's an F for that one too. Sweaty sending it out. I think maybe these teams are a little bit tired at this point. Who knows? But some very funny fails. The blooper highlight reel a bit.
It tends to happen at the end of the night, but it's fine, as Breezebo is going to take that, send that across to Sweaty. Sweaty going over to LA, taking it up to ceiling. He's got his eye on Sweaty, finds him again on shoulder, but he's going to back that out to Toucan on Pac-Man. Some excellent possession going on this side of the field. Toucan doing those jukes that we just saw before sending it across to Breezebo. Breezebo driving in, the shot is good. Now up 13-5, and if I'm able to do math, I think that's it.
Wow, that was just a heck of a move there by Breezebo, jumping off the shield with the ender. Didn't actually stun anyone, but just always good to see players doing solid fundamentals as they go through a crowded defense. And now Jax with a very advanced, a very aggressive move on the headbutt. They have to, but it looks like yes, the time is running short, running out. It is gone. Not sure what the end result will be, but it'll be this round going to the Jacks and 2-1. First round going to Akimbo 2-1. So the end score is a tie.
18 seconds left. Now this is just decorations on the scoreboard if someone scores again. But taking that ceiling shot, unfortunately no good. Toucan slapping that one out to Sweaty. Sweaty taking another shot. No, bouncing wide into the bubble of Wireless Jacks. Picked up by Breeze. Breeze with another shot, and he's going to finish this one off. 15-5 in favor of Akimbo. What a game. As you said earlier, two wildly different strategies coming to Clash Wars tonight, and it's been awesome to see the pros and cons of each in action when contrasted with each other. Yeah, some great stuff from Akimbo, you know, the great stuff that we come to know and love from Wireless Jacks, and in the end, it's pretty cool that they both took 3 rounds, you know? So everybody goes home happy.
Everyone goes home happy, or everyone goes home upset. You know.
Really?
Oh.
They're gonna do one more? Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
No.
We were getting some intel that maybe there was a overtime decider match on the line, but it looks like players are bouncing out of the arena, so they will go home with bragging rights on both sides. But yeah, really, I mean, just really fun match, Saika.
Yeah, and I think, you know, do you think any of that came from the roster changes? I saw they were keeping people, you know, in and out of spec, which was interesting in a scrim, but, you know, whatever. Do you think any of that came from the people coming in hot and cold, that we saw those very different rounds each time with those different rosters?
It's totally possible, yeah. I mean, clearly you're not going to be doing that in a match. So clearly there was an element of Akimbo trying out some things maybe that they wouldn't necessarily do you know, when in a proper competitive match. Maybe that rollout, maybe they just wanted to work that one rollout, and they wanted to see if they could work that one rollout no matter what the opponents did. You know, maybe they didn't want to show their rollouts to the world, and you know, keep those kind of close at hand. Hard to tell, but they definitely their style, once they got their offense set up on their offensive end, was really nice. Just some really nice back passing, side to side passing, getting everyone set up in the bubble. You know, left, right, top, down, you know, front, back, just working all of the angles. Just really nice work from Akimbo. I mean, of course, Jacks. You know, they were the Jacks. I mean, they do what they do. There was incredible play on both sides. But my first look at Akimbo, so kind of given a little bit of extended analysis on their side.
Yeah, for sure, and definitely looking forward to seeing them some more in VRML. They are a new team, but made up of those experienced players, so definitely a good fight for Wireless Jacks and a lot of fun to cast. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, Doc Education. I had a blast. I hope you did too. And of course, thank you always to the ever-important Newton Dad on cams operating the stream. We don't know what we'd do without you. We really don't. Yeah, if you enjoyed that, we do this every week, now moving permanently to 8 p.m. on Mondays. So if you like that, come back next week. And in just about 10 minutes, actually, we'll be back for 2C Crew, because 2CQ is canceled this week. Unfortunately, one of our hosts is out of town, but you can hang out with the weirdest homies, and we'll have some laughs. It'll be a great time, so just stick around.